but I've noticed a few combinations of thirds that sound nice. And there were, at some point, there have been actual thoughts. Okay, if I move these thirds in actual thirds, minor thirds, that sounds nice. And that actually generates a scale. Maybe somebody knows which scale this is? No? I'm sure you all know this scale. If I put together all these notes, I'm starting with C and E, first major third, and then I move this up a minor third, we get E flat and G, and another minor third, we get G flat and B flat, and another minor third up, we get A and C sharp, or D flat. If I put these notes together, this scale occurs. So that was something that I discovered, not for music, but I discovered it for myself. Oh, you can do this. You move a major third up in minor thirds, and you get a diminished scale. Yeah. So if I do the same thing in major thirds, I get this. It's another sound, which gives me what kind of a sound? Whole tone, yes, or augmented sound, I could move this up in quarter notes, not quarter notes, but semitones. So this is ingrained in my subconscious. Next step would be, okay, so how about if I move this up in fourths? Now I move back down, and so this creates a sound. So I go through all these kind of permutations of, okay, how can I make a third jump through different modes, and what kind of sound does it create? But when I did it just now, I didn't think about any of that stuff. But it is informed through muscle memory and brain memory of doing these things, right? But having done all that, and I still go back to that sound, also in melodies, Sounds nice.
But you aim for a symmetric sound, or what, when you use it? Or?
No, I aim for a symmetric sound when I kind of practice it, or when I discover it.
Yeah.
But when I play, I might go into it, but I don't want to have it as a box. I want to be able to follow the inspiration of going like. I didn't do any kind of concept now. Followed my ear and my brain or my fingers, but all of those things are informed by the first or the couple of moments where I really looked into it. Really looked into, okay, what happens if I move them? In major seventh. And that's a big way, a long way, far away from. The next is this one. But that's the basic concept. You look at something very, very thoroughly and clearly, but then when you sit at Dexter, you don't want to think about that. You want to follow the moment, because if I would think about, okay, now I'm moving it in fourth, and then you get stuck on this one idea. But the music that I like has that clarity in it, but also it has the movement that it can go wherever in the next moment.